Greetings everybody, Ocarina of Games Online. Welcome back to more The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time. Last time, we made it to the Fire Temple, the second adult dungeon. And we started going through here, finding out what our mission was. We have to save the Gorons from being eaten by this dragon known as Volvagia. And in this episode, we're going to hopefully make some more progress through the Fire Temple. Now, I'm kind of not looking forward to this episode. Main reason being, we're about to encounter was probably my least favorite enemy of the entire Zelda series, and probably in addition to that, my least favorite incarnation of said enemy. But for now, you're releasing me? Am I free to go? Here's a secret for saving me. A wall that you can destroy with the Goron special crop will sound different than a regular wall if you hit it with your sword. Great advice! 5 stars. Anyways, let's just get our small key and get out of here. Thank you very much. But yeah, my least favorite enemy in the entire Zelda series. We've seen it in my past LPs of Zelda games, but this is my least favorite incarnation of said enemy. Which, I'll preempt it with this. A lot of people I know hate wall masters. A lot of people I know hate redeads. Both enemies are already seen. I can attest to both enemies being annoying. But this one takes the cake. First off, we've got 2 new enemies. First, we have flying tiles, which are very easy to block with simply holding up your shield. But that sluggish thing back there, that is my least favorite enemy in the entire game. That is known as a like. Veteran fans of the Zelda series know about these assholes. The idea of them, they can steal your shield by eating you. And they suck for that. And you gotta be incredibly careful not to get eaten by them. Because if you do, your shield's getting eaten. But that's not all they do in this game, which is why I'm gonna take some precautions and use my fairy's bow. In this game, if you're wearing an alternate tunic, like, say, for example, the Goron tunic, he won't steal your Kokiri tunic, but he will steal your Goron tunic in addition to your shield. It sucks. Which is why I'm just going to shoot him with some arrows. And if you wait too long to kill him, well, he's just going to digest it all together, and you have to go buy a new one. Really, really sucks. In any case, he's wearing a gold skull chest, so you're going to need to get that. Well, not like you need to get it, but if you're going for 100%, of course you're going to want to get it. Yeah, Like's least favorite enemy of the Zelda game. Why? Would you want to be eaten by something like that? Neither would I. As those who don't know about the Zelda series, Likes are known for eating their prey and stealing their shield. Don't ask me how, I'm not an enemyologist. If that's even a word, but that's beside the point. Let's just keep moving. We've got 2 keys, so we can move fairly further in. I don't think I've missed anything so far. Oh, this room. This room took me some time to figure out. Gotta climb up here. What you're gonna notice is that fire is gonna be going up. So what exactly does that mean? Well, we'll find out soon enough. Link, I swear to God. Link, don't disobey your master. Okay, what we gotta do, gotta push this. And in doing so, give it a second, there we go. Now make sure to quickly jump on this block, because if we wait long enough, it acts as an elevator. God damn it, I was gonna try to center the camera, but I ended up coming back down. Oh well. Back up. Okay. And this is where that other small key we have gets used. Alright. And here we have an enemy I can't remember the name of. I'm gonna say, oh, Torch Slug. I was gonna guess Fire Slug, but I think we're on the same page here. Nice thing about these guys, when you kill them, they will always drop magic. So if you need a refill on magic, just kill some torch slugs and you'll be fine. Okay. So there's a switch there, so your instinct might be to press it. Don't worry about it just yet. You can press it, but it's not going to do you any good right now. Unless... No. I was going to see if I could get on top of the block, because I had never really tested that before. What you want to do is you want to push that block down. You gotta move this back here. There we go. So I guess... I can find a better time to tell a story. I was going to tell a story of how I was trying to get my capture equipment to work. But, I'll tell that at a more apt time. Alright, we want to shoot that now. Specifically want to shoot because if we just run down there and hit it, we're not going to have enough time. We have to run very, very quickly because you got next to no time. You got to beat the clock and start climbing up here because of that fire. Alright, what do we have next? This is the maze, isn't it? Yep, this is the maze. So be careful while going through here, because there are boulders flying around. Need I mention the fact that we still don't have either the map or the compass? And could I see... I think I could see inside the wall for a bit. Are you releasing me? Am I free to go? I'll tell you a secret for saving me. In the temple, there are doors that fall down when you try to open them. When one of these doors starts to fall, move. If you use a sample of the Goron special crop, you can break it. Alright, so while I'm going through this maze, I want to tell this story. So, for those who don't know, the capture card I'm using to record this series is Elgato Game Capture HD. I have this in Avermedia. Yesterday I went to go record because I had a lot of free time to be able to do some recording. So I went to record, and what ended up happening was the capture card would not load for some reason. Like, the program would take an unusually long time to register the capture card. Like, it was insane. So... it's really weird because, like, I ended up trying things. Like, I ended up getting another USB cable to plug it in with. I ended up unhooking the capture card equipment. I ended up resetting my computer. I even ended up uninstalling and reinstalling the program. Nothing seemed to work. Which, that also goes into why my voice might sound different. Like, I might sound either louder or quieter. That's because I had to reinstall the program and I had to reset my settings. But... that still didn't do the trick, and then I just tried it earlier today, and it worked perfectly fine. It's really weird. You releasing me? Am I free to go? Let me tell you a secret as a reward for releasing me. When you are on fire, you can put it out by swinging a sword, or by rolling forward. Did you know that? Am I just gonna give every single Goron a different personality at this point? That might be the most entertaining thing to do, in all honesty. In case there's another small key, we can keep moving. We can keep moving. God, that was not even me trying. Okay. And one thing I probably should have mentioned earlier, but it didn't cross my mind. If you're gonna get everything in this dungeon, one thing you should get at the very least is the Scarecrow song. Just trust me. Next up, this room. This is a room you might actually want Farore's Wind in. Because that down there, that's not a bottomless pit. Let me show you by bringing up the map. That's going to take you back down to the large room in the first floor where we started the episode. So, don't fall down. But if you have Farore's Wind, you shouldn't have anything to worry about, provided you have the magic, of course. And now this room. I remember this room because you jump... Link, you jump here. This happens. That firewall is going to be moving towards you, so it's basically a race against the clock. Albeit a very slow race, because the fire bar is really not that fast. You have a problem dodging it? Well, you might want some help, because it's friggin' slow. Anyways, that's gonna lead us here. So now we're back in the maze room, but now we're on the top half of the maze. Which is gonna give us access to a few more things. God, I really need more arrows. Guess I'm not gonna worry about that now. We've got this thing that Link does. What are you doing, Link? There we go, that was weird. This is gonna take us back down to this room. If you don't remember what this room is, this was the room after the elevator thing. And we now have a bit of a shortcut as well. You releasing me? Am I free to go? Here's a tip for rescuing me. Somewhere in this temple, you're sure to meet up with some creatures that dance as they attack. Arrows won't hurt them. Looks like you might need some of the Goron special crop. That's all I have to tell you. So, I know what enemy's talking about, and he's lying. Well, rather, you can use the Goron special crop. Doesn't really do you that much good. You're really just better off using your sword for that enemy, but we're not going to be seeing him for a little while later in this dungeon. Let's just head on up. Up, up, up some more. Gonna go up this thing. Friggin' torch slug, go! Swear to God. Okay, good. I was gonna say, if he knocked me down, back down, that would've been pretty friggin' aggravating. Okay, we saw a switch over there, so that's gonna be the next step. Right over here. And that Goron is kind of in an interesting spot. At least from a technical standpoint. That'll make sense in a bit, though. Where... Okay, over there. Jump here. Walk across this very, very narrow area. Go here. And right here. Oh, are you releasing me? Am I free to go? I'll tell you a secret for saving me. You find a place you can see on the map but can't reach, try playing your Ocarina. You can't walk on thin air. Okay, anyways. The hint he actually gave is actually a useful hint. And it is something I did not figure out my first time playing this game. And it's gonna be... Oh, don't... Oh my God. Okay, that's actually not that big of a deal. Really, that could have been a lot worse. But that hint is actually something I didn't get my first time playing this. All things considered, kind of makes sense. This is a fake wall, isn't it? Yep. I remember things about this game sometimes. Break that open, we get another golden sculpture. Thank you. Well on our way to getting our all 100 of them. So, okay, the door's right here. And God, feels like I'm gonna sneeze, but kind of doesn't at the same time. God damn it. I hate when that happens, when it's like I'm trying to sneeze, but the sneeze just won't come out. Alright, time to go through this wall again. Go against the clock. Oh, freaking A! I think he got me last time too, didn't he? No, I don't think he did. I don't know. Whatever, let's just race the freaking clock. Go here. Alright. So, what you want to do, right here, if I, Navi, please demonstrate, there we go. If you notice, Navi flew up there. That's an indication to play the Scarecrow song. This is one of the things that actually prevented me from getting 100% in this game the first time I played it. Because I never knew this existed. Okay, well, I guess that's technically a lie. I knew because I saw the map for this dungeon, this area existed. But I had no idea of how to get to it, so I just ended up giving up. And then I figured out many years later, and felt like an idiot for it. But at least I know now. First off, the gold sculpture waiting right there in plain sight, so you'd be an idiot to miss this. So that's already good. But not only that, I believe that's 3 gold sculptures in this dungeon. It's just me keeping track for myself. There is yet another gold sculpture right here. I don't remember how many gold sculptures there are in this dungeon. We'll find out. But not only that, if we hit this switch, that makes that treasure chest no longer be on fire. Or at least for a limited time. Because you... Uh-oh. No, I'm not gonna make it in time. Let's just get back to the switch. And try this again. Okay. Let's try this again, once more with feeling. Upshot that. You gotta move very quickly. Got it. Just barely, though. You get a huge rupee. I believe it's the first one we've seen, and it is worth 200 rupees. Just like that. The giant's knife I wasted a ton of money on. Just like that, we've already paid that off. Which is good, because you actually don't need to get the giant's knife. I just wanted to show it, because I could. Okay. Uh-oh. Well, that's further down than I wanted to go. No worries, let's just take the door again. God, why do I have to take the door? Why do I sound like this? Okay, fine. That's what I get for doing weird voices. Let's use that strategy I was talking about. Aurora's Wind. Return to the warp point. And just like that, we're back up here. Okay, what I was trying to do is do that. Wait, what the? That's not supposed to happen. The hell? Let's try hitting it again. I've never seen that before. The things you learn about the Nintendo 64 and its bugs. I'm not sure if that was an N64 bug or if that's still in the Virtual Console version. If I haven't made it clear by now, this is my first time playing the N64 version. I played the Virtual Console version a ton, I played the GameCube version a ton, I played the 3DS version a ton. I never played the N64 version. This is my first time, so it's, I guess in a way, a new experience for me. Like, for example, how the jingle for when you get the Master Sword returned to the pedestal is actually slightly different in this version as opposed to all the other versions. I don't know. It's interesting. Okay. Now, we want to make our way up here, which should be able to... No. Yeah, sure, just hit me. See if I care. Or that... There's... Now I think about it... Wasn't there something in here? I don't think I was just supposed to try to jump for that. God, why can't I remember anything about this game? Oh yeah, that firewall keeps coming back. I guess that could be a problem. Alright, let's look at the map since we got that while I was talking over myself. There is an area on the first floor we haven't explored yet, but I know what that area is, and we're not supposed to explore that yet. There's a little area on the second floor we have not explored yet, but that does not seem to do with this. Yeah, we've explored everything on this side. Maybe we are supposed to jump to that, and I just failed at jumping. Let's wait for the fire to pass by, since it can't get to us up here. Let's try it. Seems like you should be able to make that. I'm probably just forgetting something completely obvious and not even realizing it just because of how long it's been since I played this game. Oh no, never mind, that did work. Cool. What's next? I think I remember what's next. Yep, it's this room. Okay, so this room is yet another maze, but this one's a bit more of an ass about it. Fire that comes out of nowhere. Everybody loves that, right? Yeah, neither do I. Either way, here's the compass. And it's just sitting there in plain sight. How did I know it's the compass? Well, I picked it up and it says compass. Okay, to be fair, that could have been the dungeon item, but it just goes to show that I know a lot about this game, or like how everything is placed. That's also one other thing I want to point out is most of what I've done so far in this game has actually been muscle memory. The one thing that comes to mind that wasn't muscle memory that I've done so far in this series is the big pose. But other than that, everything else I think I remembered just by muscle memory. Though I did consult some heart piece location guide and a gold skull trail location guide just to make sure I wasn't missing any. So whether or not you count that as muscle memory, that's up to your interpretation. But that aside, our goal is to get beyond that large wall, firewall thing. Just to make sure as well, is there anything else we haven't explored in this section? Well, there is, but that's gonna be where we're going next, actually, so just making sure we've explored everything. It's a shame to miss something out, but we're probably gonna be missing something out anyways, because that's probably gonna be it for this episode. So, next time on The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, we're gonna be going beyond that firewall, seeing what exactly waits for us. And we'll probably finish up with the Fire Temple as well in the next episode. See you guys then.